Getting a girl's attention does not require you to be a star of a romantic comedy, guys. You only need to do small things every day to keep her coming back for more. Despite the popular belief that women are difficult to please, women really only need small acts of kindness. For men to win over women, they don't need rousing applause or elaborated plots. And doing these commonplace things is going to keep your woman interested if you want to turn her on. Want to know more? Of course you do. Like and subscribe. The first thing is eye contact. At a party, locking eyes across the room will pique her interest and make her want you. When you aren't close to her, search the room for her, and when you do, just smile at her. Tell her she matters to you most in the room with your eyes rather than everyone else. Eye contact is very simple, but one of the most effective ways to capture and hold someone's attention. Not only does it spark a curiosity deep inside the woman, but it also intensifies the situation and the environment the two of you are in if you just hold that gaze. When you do make that eye contact, a powerful connection is created between the two of you, and for women, that is a huge turn on for them. Now imagine this, you've locked eyes with a hot babe, however that dry skin on your nose and dull appearance is going to make her lower her eyes to the floor and then maybe to someone else. So make sure you are giving the ladies a second reason to look on over at you because of your amazing skin. And that is why Tiege Hanley is the sponsor of today's video. Guys, Tiege Hanley makes everything so simple. They take the guesswork out of what products you need. Now I recommend you start with their level 1 system, and that is this box right here. Inside here, you get a daily face wash to get rid of all that dirt and grime on your skin. You get a 2 times per week exfoliating scrub to get rid of all of those dead skin cells. And you get an AM moisturizer, which has a sun protection factor of 20, and also a PM moisturizer to help your skin stay hydrated and healthy throughout the night. And in addition to amazing skin, members of Tiege Hanley get tons of benefits, including at least 25% off the retail price, your ability to customize your box, exclusive monthly deals, pause or cancel at any time, and free US shipping and low-cost shipping to most other countries. All you have to do is click the first link in the description below and you will get 30% off your first box plus a free gift. So click that link and get started today. This is so underrated. Ask. The easiest way to turn a woman on is to just ask her what she likes, ask her how she liked it and what was fun the following day when there's less pressure. Together discuss what you want to try the next time. Now, according to a psychologist who is also a sex therapist, it's crucial to ask your partner if she enjoys the sex that you are having. Sometimes women don't feel comfortable sharing that information. And guys, whatever you do, avoid watching X-rated movies or highly sexualized television. According to this psychologist, they give false information far too frequently and are simply wrong. Yes, and I agree with that. Do spend money on a book on female sexuality and courting women if you can. Understand. It's important to understand that the vast majority of women are more emotionally driven in the bedroom than just on the physical side of things. Foreplay starts outside the bedroom, not just with a thought. So don't be disheartened if you're ready to go and she needs a little bit more time to warm up. If you can seduce her mind and emotions, then the rest is going to be easy peasy. Showing her affection and appreciation throughout the day is essential to ensuring she knows that you value her. Now, I know that you don't like to hear all the mushy stuff, but in this case, the mushy stuff is the key. Your voice. Your voice tone could make the difference between having a sexual conversation and having a normal, everyday conversation. Sometimes how she hears what you say to her makes all the difference. Simply by slightly lowering your vocal tone, you can easily start a sexualized conversation or get her to start thinking about you sexually. Do you ever wonder why women prefer the sound of a man's voice in the morning? It's because women adore the raspy, dry quality of a man's voice after 8 hours of silence. And women can be made weak in the knees by that deep, seductive sound of a man's voice in the morning, and it's an essential tool. Hugs. Nothing compares to the feeling of having your guy come up behind you and embrace you. She will always melt in your arms if you approach her from behind when she's speaking on the phone or maybe just gazing out the window. She will perceive that you are prepared to defend her as a result, which is excellent for her overall sense of self-worth. This feeling of being wrapped up in a guy's arms is a unique sensation, and let me tell you, it's one that many women cherish. Hand holding. Reach out and touch her hand, whether you are eating dinner at home or even in a restaurant. She will swoon and her lady bits will melt when she hears this. She will think that you are the best guy on the planet if you hold her hand as you enter a room or walk down the street. Now, according to research, touch is crucial in establishing human connections. Oxytocin, the hormone associated with love, is encouraged to be released. A neuropeptide called oxytocin essentially fosters feelings of love, trust, and closeness. It actually establishes the biological framework and basis for forming social connections. Dirty talk. You can initiate the mood by slowly inserting little remarks and forms of dirty talk to spark her interest. Before they see you, text her dirty talk to make her feel better. Now, this will show her that you're excited to see her later in the day and that you are thinking of her. You can let her know that you are already making plans for the time when you will both be free and able to enjoy each other's company sexually by expressing your desire to have her all for yourself. Now, these are some of the most potent examples of nice, sexy talk that can turn a girl on. This communicates to her that you are considering her and have plans for the future. Intimacy requires flirting, and talking dirty is one way to spice up your sex life. She'll begin to look forwards to your alone time as her mind begins to spin with possibilities. You can sex up a girl with just your words, and what you text her doesn't have to be particularly explicit, even though the intention is very clear. Share. Offer her half of your food or drink if you want to catch her eye and get her to take a fresh look at you. Invite her to take a sip or pour half into another cup for her. Women of today are fiercely independent and don't want to be treated as less than men, but they still want to be taken care of. She will be yours forever if you treat her with kindness and care in a way that doesn't limit her autonomy. A laugh. You might be a little surprised by this one because we typically don't link making someone laugh with seducing them, but studies show that at least 76% of people find someone more attractive if they can make them laugh. Now, one of the most crucial personality traits anyone can possess is humor. Making someone laugh gives you the power to instantly lift their spirits and alter their perspective on their day with just a simple action. Even if someone is having the worst day of their life, you can instantly relax them just a little bit and help them feel a little bit less stressed by making them laugh. Now, we all know that women are much more emotionally invested into the sexual side of a relationship than the average man, so for many women, any man who can make them laugh is extremely sexy because they associate laughing with the happy hormones. Love bombing. When someone is attempting to seduce another into dependency, love bombing becomes a problem. It's extremely concerning if they say things like, "I can't live without you," or try to distance themselves from you out of a ferocious affection tactic. Remember to draw the line between healthy love bombing and appropriate affection. When someone exhibits this warning sign, they are more focused on being in a relationship than on who they are in a relationship with. Avoid excessive drink. Everyone likes to go out on the town once in a while to unwind, have fun and dance the night away. However, it raises relationship red flags if the partying begins on a Friday after work and goes on until Saturday and Sunday night. How would your friendship develop and grow if you spent the entire weekend drinking and using drugs with your friends? There's no room for growth in either you or your relationship if you work all week and party all weekend. Addiction to substances can also indicate issues with self-awareness and impulse control, which can quickly develop into a risky habit for both the victim and their partner. You risk losing money, your job, or even the life if you do it. Being rude. One of the first traits that women look for in a potential partner when they first start dating is his use of manners. A few examples include opening doors for people, thanking people when doors are opened for them, and always treating people with respect. Your speech and how you interact with others says a lot about who you are as a person. Now, this may not be the simplest red flag to recognize in ourselves because occasionally people are unaware that they come across as rude to other people. Therefore, speaking to others as you would like them to speak to you is the best course of action. Be kind and respectful to people as you expect to be treated. Jealousy. Guys like Christian Grey will do anything to limit what their girl can wear, say, and do, but most of the time, this is extremely unattractive and should be a huge red flag for almost all women. Being in a relationship with someone who is so jealous all the time that they pick you up and leave you in a public place not only causes awkwardness and uncertainty about what they will do next, but it also has other unfavourable effects. It can cause codependency on that part of the woman who may feel that she cannot be her true self and have her own life aside from the partner, as well as a sense of insecurity and also fear in the relationship.